Hey everyone, I'm gonna do another Mega Million videos. Since the last one is very good and that the odd matrix became 5 odd and 1 even megable, which fell exactly on one of my scenario 1 odd matrix, and that was a good chance to hit second prize or first prize because there are less ball to choose from. All you do is pick from the 35 odd balls, and that will have increased your chance of hitting that 5 number or more. But if you didn't, you can at least hit 3 or 4 numbers. 4 number will still give you fourth prize of a couple $100. That's a good profit to place on your next draw. Now, since the odd matrix came, I'm aiming for the even matrix scenario 1 or low number matrix scenario 2. 1 to 35 or 1 to 40. And these are the predictions for the upcoming month, April 16. Be sure to watch Mega Million using scenario 1 and scenario 2 to find out how you can start playing Mega Million. If you don't know what a scenario 1 and scenario 2 is, be sure to watch that video so you can get a close-up and learn how to use scenario 1 and scenario 2. Thanks for supporting my channel, and please do donate to my channel, and you can subscribe to my channel here. Also, you can watch all of my video on my page. Scroll down, there's a lot of video that may help you win, so please watch it and share and like my video. And you can also donate through Google Wallet. If you don't have Google Wallet, you can donate through PayPal. And any question, be sure to email me. Be sure to use the closed captioning on this video to try to get a better understanding of my video. And my email address is in the red remark, and you can email me through that email address. It's also under each of my videos, so you can email me. You can email me for any question or predictions, and you can donate to my page or under each of my video. How well do you like my state prediction for pick 3 so far? I did California, and I also did Florida. And remember, even though my Florida prediction was outdated, 999 came Florida as I predicted in the outdated set for Florida. So the outdated set have hit from time to time. Even though it hit, it might hit again. So you can still play my outdated set, but my updated set you have to email me personally. And remember, nothing is guaranteed. And so far, I can do other states or country prediction for pick 3 and pick 4 personally, but you have to email me if you would like any prediction on those pick 3 and pick 4 for your state. And remember, if you stick with one idea, method, or mindset, you might win or achieve your goal sooner or later. And this is the April teaser. If you haven't copied it down, please do copy it down. The April teaser. On the left side is teaser 12 and teaser 11, which is for pick 3 and pick 4 games. You can test it out. You can use my blue box to increase your range of picking numbers by using the blue box, which is called the red zone or the blue zone. And on the right side is teaser 13 and teaser 12, which is for the jackpot games like Mega Million, Powerball, Lotto, and such. Remember, the digit is set up. Each row has a set amount of digit. Do not expand the digit. It's set up according to this. So the left side should have one less digit on the last row. And remember, April 1st passed. So from now on, April 2nd to the end of the month, you only use teaser 12 for jackpot games like Mega Million, Powerball, or Lotto and such. And I'm also giving you the made teaser prediction beforehand, so you can track which teaser is best to play ahead of time. When you have the time to do so during your lunch break or when you are off, you can do the made teaser beforehand. So when the time comes, you don't have to do any math. And remember, same thing. Left side is teaser 11, right side is teaser 12. Left side is for pick 3, pick 4, and the right side is for Mega Million, Powerball, or Lotto and such games. You use teaser 12 for the whole month, including next month. And remember, each row has a set amount of digit. Do not increase or expand digit in each row. Remember, the extra digit right here for May is not used. That's the only digit you know not used. The third row, where the first one is, you cannot be used. I've got to mark it in green, but on the left side there's one less digit on the last row. And do remember, you can use consecutive teaser like teaser 12, teaser 12.1, teaser 12.2, teaser 12.3, teaser 12.4, and so on to see which teaser is hot for the month. Keep track of multiple teasers. So if the teaser is hot, you might want to switch from teaser 12 to teaser 12.3 because teaser 12.3 is hot. A cold teaser might hit soon, but my thought is go for a hot teaser. And you can also watch my reverse teaser video. You can also use that to predict your number. But I will not dwell on the reverse teaser. You have to look and watch my other video on the reverse teaser. The reverse teaser, you can also use consecutive reverse teaser also. Now, let's get to the whiteboard prediction and the mega whiteboard prediction. Now, using the last 5 draw, we are able to see the frequency of each digit occurring in the ones spot. As you can see, the one spot is the number on the right side of each whiteboard. So let's say 14, the one spot is the 4. Let's say 9, the one spot is the 9 because there's an imaginary 0 in front of the 9. That's a 10th spot. So now you know what that is. Let's look at the tally of the whiteboard prediction with the digit resulting in the last 5 draws are 9, which has the highest frequency drawn on the 1 spot. So for example, you look at the last 5 draw and you see 5 9s on the 1 spot. I don't remember which 9s are, but there are 5 9s in the 1 spot, and the second highest drawn are the 1s, 2, and the 3, occurring 4 times in the 1 spot. So those are the highest frequency ball drawn. So I will try to pick balls that has the lowest frequency because it's much due. So the lowest frequency are the 6 and the 7, which only appears 1 time in the 1 spot. And the next lowest frequency are the 8, 5, and the 4, which appear only 2 times in the 1 spot. So like 12, 22, 32, those are the 2s. 3 are 6 are 6, 16, 26, 36. Oh, you get what I mean. So, but look at this. The 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70 not appearing in the last 5 draws, appearing 0 times. So as you can see, since the digit 0 appear only 0 times, your main focus should be the 0 regardless. Choose something with the 0. So as you can see, it's been out for 7 draws. So there's 7 draws without occurring any 0 numbers, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. The 0 in the 1 spot. Now, the last one to come was 70, which is 8 draws ago. So you can try to see, maybe pick the 70 also. It might come again. But since you're playing 10, 9 matrix, for the even matrix, you should pick a couple of 70, or you want to play 170. But as you know, 10 and 20 is part of the matrix already. So if it comes out, you're guaranteed to hit 10 or 20. But also, besides 10 or 20, pick a couple of zeros in the 1 spot. Now, as you can see, you can use the even matrix for the upcoming month. And this, as you can see, are the whiteboard prediction sample. This is a sample, and I'm not going to give all 5 numbers. I'm only going to go through 3 of them. As you can see, the last one I predicted 3 number to come on one line with the art matrix. I predicted 3 numbers. I almost got 4 numbers correct. And as you can see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 should be your matrix, regardless of what you categorize those numbers. Cannot be dropped it. And then the rest you choose from the Wster and reverse Wster, or from any of my charts. So you can choose that from the reverse Wster or Wster. Pick numbers. Remember, even matrix using scenario 1 should only have even numbers. And you can play these numbers if you like, or you can also pick other numbers. I'm just giving you an example of what an even matrix using scenario 1 looks like. Now, no number matrix using scenario 2. Now, look at these numbers and see why I picked them. For example, why I picked these numbers. Just look at it, see why I picked them. For the low number matrix, I like 8, 18, 3, 13, and 23 megaballs. I want to have 5 that's an even, and the other 5 with the odd megaball, because these megaball are below average. 8 and 18 are way below average because they occur only 12 times in the last 250 draws. An average occurrence is 20 for any megaball with only 2 same digits in the one spot. For example, 818, because there are no 28s. But 3, 13, and 23, they should occur about 30 times, but they didn't come 30 times, so it's below average. And remember, since the last old matrix, since the new matrix came out, 21 is the only megaball that haven't come out yet, and 21 should definitely be played as well. Even though the 1 is not below average, 21 should be played. Now, if you copy the number down, if not, go back to the numbers from the even matrix and the no number matrix. The hot pair for the even matrix are as follows. These are numbers that appear 2 times pairing mostly with the even matrix. So what that means is that these pairs came out 2 times in the last 20 draws. So 1438, 1458, 2846, 1448, and 4858 all came out 2 times together in the same draws. So as you can see, there are no hot pair that occur more than 3 times in the last 20 draws. So as you can see, if you want to play hot pairs, do not play this. That means these numbers shouldn't be on the same line. 1438, 1458, 2846, 1448, and 4858 should not be on the same line, because there are no pairs that have occurred more than 3 times in the same draw within the last 20 draws. 3 times. So 2 times was the maximum. So if you do play the even matrix, you can omit a lot of numbers in the same line. So these numbers should not be played. So you can play 14 with 38, 14 with 46, but do not play 14 with any of these numbers. For example, so 28 cannot be played with 46. You can play 28 with 45. You can play 48 with 59, for example. That means 48 and 58 should not be played on the same line. Even though your matrix is 14, you cannot play 38, 58, or 48. So when you play 14, you know you're guaranteed to omit 3 numbers on the same line. But notice 14 has been pairing mostly with the 8s in the last 20 draws, appearing 6 times already with the pairing with the 8s. So 14 paired it with the 8s in the one spot at least 6 times. Now hot number pairing for the low number matrix are as follows: 14, 38, 4, 39, 1, 26. Those should not be played on the same line. They occur 2 times in the last 20 draws in the same draw date. So by playing those, you decrease your chance of hitting 5 or more numbers. Now for the odd number matrix, the only odd number that should not be played on the same line are 17 and 43, which occur 2 times in the last 20 draws in the same draw date. So 17 and 43 appear on the same draw 2 times. Now let's look at the hot number and the cold number. Now these are your hot numbers and your cold numbers. On the left side is the hot numbers for the even matrix and the low number matrix. On the right side is the cold number for your low number matrix and your even matrix also. So As you can see, all this is for your even matrix and no number matrix. All this is for your even number matrix and no number matrix. So as you can see, there are no over the limit numbers, but they're hot numbers that occur 4 times to 3 times. And on your left side, these are cold numbers that haven't occurred yet. Now, as you can see, since the 0 haven't appeared on the last 7 drawers, I advise you 40 and 50 for your even matrix should be played. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's not necessary that it's going to come out, but 40 and 50 and 20 also are your cold. But 20 is matrix, so you might want to add 40 and 50 also. With the 8s being low also in the last 5 draw, 68. And 7 also, 37, 27, 57 also are below average when comparing to other numbers that occurred, like the 2, 3, 4, which occurred 4 times. I mean 2 and the 3, and the 1 which occurred 4 times in the last 5 draws in the 1 spot. The 1, 2, and the 3. So, but the 7 in the 1 spot only occurred about 1 time in the last 5 draws. So if you want to play, 27, 37, 57 should be a noticeable number, and it should be considered to be played on your matrix. Now, the frequency on the last 250 draw, including the old matrix. Now, what that means is we have a highest frequency of each number drawn and the lowest frequency of each number drawn. The top 5 highest frequency number drawn from 1 to 70 are 28 being drawn 28 times, 31 being drawn 25 times, 33 being drawn 25 times, 17 drawn 24 times, and 51 drawn 23 times. And your lowest frequency are 63 drawn 10 times, 9 drawn 12 times, 15 drawn 10 times, 35 drawn 10 times, 64, 65, and 68 being drawn only 12 times. These are your lowest frequency ball drawn for the white ball. So, being said that, I would try to not pick from any of the highest frequency drawn. Even though it might streak, probably not going to streak all draw coming up. It might streak, but I guarantee you it's not going to appear on every single draw. So stick with the game plan, and I would stick with the game plan and not pick these highest frequency drawn, because they are drawn that too much in the last 28 draws. The other numbers got to catch up, like these. These lowest frequency numbers got to catch up. So focus on these numbers. And as you can see, 9, 15, 35 should be considered for your no number matrix using scenario 2. 9, 15, 35, 65, 63 should be considered for your odd matrix using scenario 1. And 64 and 68 should be considered using even matrix using scenario 1. And rate of white balls drawn. Let's look at the rate of white balls drawn. 250 draws times 5 white ball per draw should get you 1,250 white balls. I am factoring the 70 to 75 when the old matrix are still available. When you minus all old matrix number within the last 250 draw, it should not be 1,250 white balls drawn, because you're not counting the 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. You're only counting 1 to 70. And as you can see, the lowest frequency are when each ball are below 70.8. So 1,250 divided by 70 should get you about 17.8. I'm negating the old matrix with 75 balls. So 17.8 is your average. Each ball should be drawn, and average ratio, each number should be appearing in the last 250 draws. Anything above is above average, anything below that number is below average. Now, look at the bottom left corner. 39, 13, 41, 49, and 59 are the only white ball that repeat 3 times in the row. 3 consecutive draws. Draw after draw after draw. It appeared 3 times in a row. So that means there are no other white ball that are repeated more than 3 times in the last 250 draws. So that means these balls should not be picked if it came out 3 times already in a row. So if it came out Tuesday, Friday, then Tuesday, then you should not pick any of these balls. So no white ball appeared more than 3 times in a row. Now, on the right side, the lowest frequency. And on the left side, the highest frequency. So let's look at the lowest frequency. Lowest frequency are balls that are drawn below 17.8, roughly 18 times. So 40, this row going down is the white ball, and this row going down on the right side by the white ball are your frequency. So 40 is drawn 12 times. So that means when you compare to 17.8, it's below by 5.8 times. So in order for 40 to catch up, it needs to be drawn 5.8 times in your future draws. Let's look at another number on your right side. 67. 67 is way below average. It's only drawn 10 times in your last 250 draws. And for 67 to catch up, it needs to be drawn 7.8 times when you compare it to 17.8. It needs to be drawn 7.8 times on the 67 to get average. Now, also on your right side, these are also the numbers from 1 to 36 that are below average. And look at 35. 35 and 15 are also drawn 10 times within the last 250 draws, and it's below average by 7.8. In order for those numbers to catch up, it needs to be drawn about 7 to 8 times to catch up to average. So please consider picking from these numbers when picking or playing any scenario. And thanks for watching Mega Million prediction for the upcoming month of April 17, 2018. And please do subscribe and donate to support my channel. You can donate through PayPal or Google Wallet. And please, my five main Mega Ball are 8, 18 first, then 3, 13, 23. And even though 8, 18 is my primary Mega Ball, I also like to place 21 as my primary Mega Ball because 21 hasn't come out yet in the last drawings since the new Matrix. 21 is the only ball that haven't come out yet. And 17 and 20 came out 2 times after being dead from the new Matrix. It came out 2 times from almost within the last 5 draws. It came out 2 times. Not the last 5 draws, but within the 5 draws period that it came out 2 times. So that means 21 is your only Mega Ball that you should matrix on every single ticket. Otherwise, do not matrix any other Mega Ball in in every single ticket because you want to spread out the mega ball in case those mega ball comes out, you have a better chance of hitting. So 8, 18 should be split out. 5 on top, 5 on bottom. Same thing for 3, 13, and 23. 5 on top and 5 on bottom. But 21, you can matrix on every single ticket. So if it comes out, you hit every single ticket because 21 is the only mega ball that haven't come out since the new matrix. And please do try it. If it comes out, you guarantee 10 spot of hitting the 5 plus 5 numbers or 5 plus 6 numbers or 6 plus 6 numbers.